You know, a little bit of mixed bag today. I thought our defensive guys had a great spring in their step. I thought we were a little bit off offensively. You know, Austin Conway went down. He had did something to his hip. Hopefully it's not serious. He was going to try to finish practice, but he couldn't. We'll find out a little bit more tomorrow. I'd like to look at the scrimmage and see if we can increase it maybe from 70 to 90 plays. You know, be our real last opportunity. I'll find out a little bit more with where we're at health-wise. But, you know, our guys are practicing hard. They're going out with a sense of purpose. I think we're improving every day. You go back and forth, you know, which team does a little bit better on offense or defense. So I thought the defense maybe had, you know, the upper hand today. We'll watch the tape and get ourselves ready for a scrimmage on Saturday.
You mentioned X, you know, with the hand injury. Who else, not new guys that we like? We have Victor Jones for the scrimmage, or any other new injury news as far as maybe guys you won't have for Saturday?
No, I'll find out. I'll tell you what, Tim, I can get you the information for you because I know you guys are not allowed on Saturday, but I'll get you the information and let you know who's going to be able to go and who can't go.
You know, last scrimmage you were really happy with what you saw from the O-line. I guess has that carried over into this week's practices?
I thought maybe on Tuesday, not today.
You know, you mentioned you felt like it's a pretty solid group. I mean, is it still kind of working out who might play where, or do you guys at least have a fairly decent sense of that now?
I think we're getting a pretty good, fairly decent idea. I don't know if we took a step forward today, and so we'll take a look at the tape, though.
Defensive line-wise, you've mentioned how thin you are, and obviously some guys are out due to various circumstances, but is anybody besides Victor kind of stepping up that you've seen that, you know, maybe has caught your eye? And I know you've mentioned Johanna, too.
Johanna's had a great spring. And so, but Josh Calvert's a guy that's out there continuing to make some plays. Sometimes you look at his stature and you think, well, there's no way he can hold up, but he keeps on holding up and making plays, so he's caught my eye.
I guess with some position moves with Milo over at receiver, what have you liked that move, I guess, so far this spring?
I appreciated his effort. I wouldn't say that he's established himself as one of the top guys, but appreciate his effort.
With health concerns, is there any thoughts that he'll have to move back to receive or to running back this camp? Or
well, we talked about that, maybe to work through some plays. I don't know if we're to that point. Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow. Milo's been a team player. He's made the move to wide receiver and embraced that, but we may be short. We'll take a hard look at that.
As far as the quarterbacks, is this kind of their last big test coming up?
Yeah, it is. There'll be some other things that we do next week, but and you always, you know, the game is a game-like situation. It's more for, as opposed to evaluation, just give them a feel of what it's like to be out there, War Memorial with officials and the fans in the stands. So we'll look at the spring game some, but tomorrow will be a big Saturday will be a big day for those guys.